Yeah. Yeah. Look, back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them. All of those times getting severed. I told them all I can let up. They get not tired of me never. Give me a shot and I swear I shoot like Berettas. Yeah, yeah. They getting nervous, I seen it. What I seen, you wouldn't believe it. They say they want it, I need it. Damn, I'm going dumb like I dropped out of class. Get in my lane and I'm going right past. I turn it up, watch me go to the max. You ain't it first and you know that you last. I thought I told them I'm coming right back. I got a flows like it came from the tap, and I came from my city, that's right on my back. Back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them. All of those times getting severed. I told them all I can let up. They get not tired of me never. Give me a shot and I swear I shoot like Berettas. Back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I see.
Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful Texas morning today. Out walking this goober. It's the first thing I do every day. Do a walk with him. Get him to finally use the bathroom. And then I am getting a high day today. I wasn't planning on taking pictures, but I woke up especially dry for whatever reason. It just dried out overnight, which I was not mad about. That always makes me happy. So yeah, I woke up super dry. That's always a good thing in prep, but did not sleep especially well. I was up late doing taxes. Don't we all love doing that, especially with prep brain involved? Funny enough, a lot of the times I actually seem to focus on things like that a lot better, and I'm able to lock in and hyper focus as long as I put everything else away, like my phone and you know, whatever other distractions I have. I can put those away, just lock in. And I did a lot of work on taxes that usually would have taken me much longer. So huge weight lifted off my shoulders because I've been so busy between prepping and client work and sponsor stuff and social media, whatever else, that I have not had time to do taxes like I need to, and I'm way behind. We literally have an extension and all that stuff. But anyways, that was last night, and then I needed like 30 minutes of downtime with my last meal, so I just sat there. Didn't get the best sleep, but surprisingly woke up very dry, feeling pretty flat. But 260 pounds today. Today I'm training. Yesterday was a rest day, so today I'm doing a high day. You guys will see some of that food. But we are currently 44 days from Chicago Pro. I couldn't be more excited. Very happy with the look this past week. Things have changed drastically, and I'm very happy with how things are finally turning out, where I've been really struggling to see any weight loss on the scale, but ultimately what it is I've just been recomping, which is amazing. I really can't complain about that at all. Growing through prep is very difficult to do, so if it's a possibility, that's amazing. Because I want to be as big as possible on that pro stage. Going to be very much improved from Texas last year. Going to be a lot bigger. I'm like 10 to 15 pounds up from where I was at with this same conditioning around the same time last year. So things are smooth. I was really suffering, pushing for it. Still super hungry and tired, depleted yesterday. I had no energy. I just felt like collapsing all day. But you know, that's part of getting peeled, and that's how you know you're on the right trajectory and doing the right things, because the worse you feel, the better you look sometimes in prep. And then when it's time to feed back up and fill back out, it's time to go for that look. But you got to push. Sometimes you got to really suffer to get peeled, and I'm always willing to do that, willing to do whatever it takes, willing to eat whatever I have to eat, whatever cardio I have to do, however many steps I have to get. I'm going to check all the boxes. But I'll just show you guys some of the stuff I'm doing today. I've got a lot of calls. Got a MIT45 uprising. We do a bi-weekly meeting. I've got a meeting with my website designer and T-shirt designer Vanessa, she's amazing. Big shout out to her. She's been a huge help. She made my intro for the YouTube video, revamping my whole website. We're gonna have merch on the website, T-shirts. I'm gonna have like posters and stuff available from the show after Chicago to sign for you guys, whoever wants to grab some of those. So all that's gonna be available soon. And if any of you guys need help with website development, need stuff like the YouTube intro done, logos redone, she redid my logo, all that kind of stuff, reach out to me, let me know. It's That Girl Squats on Instagram. That's her Instagram. Vanessa has been amazing help. So got a call with her because we're looking over t-shirt designs, and those will be available ASAP. Very excited about that. Gonna get this goober to finally use the bathroom if he ever decides to. He takes his sweet time in the morning. He likes to wait for me to eat. I don't really do fasted cardio. I do post-workout cardio, and then I do another split PM session. But today, since it's a high day, I actually have no cardio, which thank goodness, because I've been really feeling it lately. So resting the body, lowering fatigue, but this is kind of my half-ass fasted cardio because there's many stops with this little lab here, massive lab. If you guys don't see the size difference, he's actually 110 pounds or so, between 100 and 110. I think he's a little more athletic now that we're in Texas, moving a lot and walking a lot. And he gets in shape when I get in shape because there's a lot of steps to get and I need a companion. So once me and Samson finish up outside, we go eat breakfast and enjoy the rest of this high day. Back inside for breakfast now. So a lot of you guys have been asking about my Flavor Gang pancake recipe. So I'm gonna go over it in more detail here for my breakfast today. I generally just do this right now on high days because it's lower volume and I don't wanna be super hungry. It's something I definitely use a lot in the off season. It's really easy to get more egg whites and so protein and carbs in all in a lower volume meal. But when I do high days, I do like to utilize this as well. So what you're gonna need is bowl of Gains by Flavor Gang. My favorite flavors for the pancakes is cream pie. Crackberry is probably my absolute favorite. We're out sadly right now. It's coming today. You guys will see that box. Shout out to Ross. You'll need baking powder, banana, and egg whites, and then a little bit of salt. And then with cream pie, I like to put cinnamon in there. So my meal calls for 67 grams of cream of rice. I'm gonna go ahead and heat this pan up to medium and let that sit there. And I'm gonna put all this in a blender bottle. You cannot stir this up. It's gonna be terrible and clumpy because the cream of rice needs to be really blended through, and you don't want to just throw it on the pan if you haven't blended it. And generally I make 2 pancakes out of this. So if I just go ahead and do my first one and then don't blend it a second time, there's going to be this big lump in the middle of my pancakes where the cream of rice just sat. So you want to blend it every time you do another round. I make 2 pancakes out of this. So we've got 67 grams there. Then what I do is like a heaping half teaspoon of baking powder. I like them really fluffy, which I believe is somewhere around like 5 grams or so. So I usually measure like 5 or 6 grams for mine. If you're using less, like if you have less carbs for yours, you can get away with a little bit less. So we've got the bowl of Gains, we've got the baking powder. I do about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt because I do 1/4 teaspoon of salt in all my meals. I measure it out. The rest of mine is gonna go on my eggs. I got 2 whole eggs, and then I do everything bagel seasoning on those eggs with my English muffins. So now we've got all that in here. We're gonna do the egg whites. I've got 300 grams of egg whites. So got my 300 grams of egg whites in there. Now I do 75 grams of banana. And this stuff doesn't have to be exact, guys. If you're like, oh, well, my meal calls for 50 grams of banana, I can't make that. Or calls for more or less cream of rice. There's no set amount here. If it's super thick with a lot of the bowl of gains, high carbs, and lower amount of cream of rice, that's where you'll usually end up with a pancake that's kind of like too thick. It honestly, it just doesn't work as well. It ends up dry. Just make this to what you need in your own meal, but it's generally pretty versatile. So we've got bowl of gains, baking powder, salt, egg whites, banana. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of cinnamon because I love the cinnamon in my pancakes. I'm gonna blend it. Just spray the pan with oil. It's been heating up at medium. That's a big key too, guys. Do not try to cook this on high really fast. It's gonna end bad. You're not gonna like it. All right, so there's our mix. I'm gonna pour half in this and then the other half for my second pancake. So see, I've got my eggs over here, doing 2 English muffins with whole eggs. And then you wanna make sure this starts to bubble up before you flip it. And I have this, bought it from Amazon. Look it up. This is the key to flipping it if you suck at flipping things like I do. So here we go. So you see how it's not super wet on top. It's almost there. I'm gonna flip my eggs first. Major key for English muffin egg sandwiches or on your egg whites. I do this on my egg whites on days that I have just egg whites with sriracha. It's incredible. And the flip, didn't mess it up too bad. This is the key, guys. If you try to flip it with something like this, you're gonna have a hard time. So I let that go for not nearly as long as the other side, okay? So see, this has been sitting there for a minute. See how all the bowl of gains has come to the bottom of the cup? Even if I shake it up really well, there's still gonna be this clump in the middle, so you have to remix it for the second batch. Looks about done. I just don't want it to be, mostly cooked in there. Yep, so see it's sliding around on the pan, it's done. First pancake's good. The pan's gonna be a little hotter the second time, so it's not gonna take as long as the first one. Got my whole egg English muffins now. All right, got my coffee going, you can hear that in the background. This one's bubbling up on top, so it's ready to flip. Here's a major key for a good morning. Strong coffee. I will never understand you people that do not like coffee. I will never understand. Comment below if you don't like coffee so I know you're weird. And there's our pancakes. And I'm just gonna cut these up into squares so that the syrup can get into it more. I'm gonna top it with cashew butter. I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, finished product there. 67 grams of cream of rice, 300 grams egg whites, 15 grams of cashew butter, 75 grams of banana in the pancakes, 2 whole eggs with 2 English muffins. I've got my morning sups. Already took Humislin, my GDA, got my coffee, got the best sugar-free syrup ever, and I'm gonna throw this meal down, guys. I know I'm gonna have like 15 clients ask, can I have this on my diet? Most of you guys have all this stuff on your diet already. You just gotta be creative enough and buy the good stuff. Instead of buying an orange box and expecting it to taste good with the pancake or whatever it may be, get the flavor gang stuff, get the good stuff, invest in your food and your health in your body, in your diet process so it's enjoyable and you wanna do it year round and you have no problem maintaining a diet. So meal 1 is going to be 63 grams of protein, 130 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of fat. So I'm gonna eat meal 1, I'll show you guys the next meal in a bit. Meal 2, so I've been in a crazy rush, been a freaking wild morning. So slamming this meal down as fast as I can. We've got 210 grams of jasmine rice, 150 grams of chicken, 100 grams of zucchini, and I sauteed that in some red onions and the Flavor Dawn sauce. This stuff is awesome for everything, very versatile. And then I topped it with the sweet poppy sauce, which is my favorite sauce from Flavor Gang. So, and then we got 33 grams of avocado on top. Macros are 52 grams of protein, 64 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fat. Next will be pre-workout meal, I'm hoping the Flavor Gang orders here by then. If not, we'll be flexible. I just got off the call with my website developer. You guys gotta check this out. So, gonna have t-shirts on my website. Gonna be a brand new website. She did such an amazing job with the design, everything. Again, this is Vanessa, That Girl Squats on Instagram. Look at this, guys. This is gonna be on t-shirts. How sick is that? Looks like Chicago Bulls, exactly what I wanted. Got the countdown to Chicago Pro. It's got my company logos in it, some cool shots. It's gonna be in an oversized tee and a regular t-shirt. It's gonna be available in the merch section on my website. Keep an eye out for that. I should have this video posted before the website goes live, but we'll see how quick I get to this edit, but that's coming next. Just finished posing with Joey. Don't quite have a song picked out yet, but the routine I am very happy with. It's gonna be my individual routine. Probably change it up a little bit between shows, but the Branch Warren Classic, that'll be the routine I use, and we'll see for Chicago, probably something similar, but it's gonna be definitely different than what I'm used to. A lot of really cool old school poses, and Gilligan's a huge mega fan right now. He's absolutely raving about it. He never stops talking. So, gonna figure out what kind of music I wanna use. Gotta get the right song. It's always hard for me to have the rhythm. I'm not that kind of creative mind. I like to compete, I like to pose, I like to be up there and battle it out in the call outs. It's not necessarily my thing to do the routines. That's why I have Joey Belt helping me. So, about to cook up my pre-workout meal, and then we're gonna go train some shoulders and back. Probably won't show you guys too much of that. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet today. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, gonna quickly show you my pre-workout meal because I gotta hop on a MIT45 uprising call. So we got 80 grams of cream of rice, 15 grams of carbs from strawberries and bananas, and then we got 15 grams of cashew butter. And then I've got my shake here, Commissary Whey by Condemned Labs. That's 40 grams of protein worth. And so for pre-workout, the macros are gonna be 48 grams of protein, 85 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat. You get this down, do my pre-workout supplementation, and then we are headed to train. Look how good this looks though, for real. It's beautiful. It's a beaut. Finally headed to train, guys. Felt a little bit frisky today. Valentine's Day, souls for sale. We should, as of now, have the souls for sale Cinco de Mayo still available on the website. So you guys go check that out. It's a limited release. The new Black Magic collab should be out this coming week. So keep an eye out for that. This thing is fully loaded. I'm gonna go a little harder stem. I wanna have a crazy workout with all these carbs in me from the last 3 meals. I'm excited to go train. Of course, I've got my other stuff, so I've been taking taurine, help with my crampy legs. I'll take some C-block carbs, some other pump stuff. Always slamming the citrulline as well. So we are gonna go get a crazy pump, and I will see you guys on the road. I am headed to Absolute Recomp, training solo today. Nobody ever trains back and shoulders. It's always other body parts. So I got 3 back movements, 3 shoulder movements, and I've been sipping on my pre-workout. I'm gonna bite into 2 of these from Uprising, the Ascend. It's 50 mgs of MIT. Gonna test it out. I've been doing like 1 with my pre-workout meal, and then I bite 1 right before. Let's see how hard it hits if I bite 2 before, because with the soft gels, they have to digest. So if you just, here, I can't fit my fat hand in here. If you have to digest it and then break the capsules down, it takes longer, right? What I want to see is what happens when I take both at the same time. And y'all have seen me take those boost shots. Those are 50 milligrams of MIT as well. So this is going to be a total of 50 milligrams that I'm about to bite into, and this 70% isolate's going to break open. There we go. Can't hardly even taste it. Doesn't really taste like anything. Like it's something, but it's weird how it has like no taste. A lot of Kratom stuff has a weird taste. I don't like the earthy taste, so I love these because I don't have to taste anything. But about to pull up. I'm gonna sit in the car and collect my thoughts, my mind for a minute. It's been a hectic, crazy day. I chose the wrong day to vlog, guys, but the rest of the day should be fine. I want to cry because I didn't have time to make my Ninja Creamy. Had no time. I'm gonna be working most of the evening, but at least it's on a high day that I wasn't able to make my Creamy, because if it was on a low day and I was still starving, I'd be pretty pissed. But I got a hell of a lot of steps still to get because I've been locked into work and calls and on my laptop and posing with Joey, and man, it's been busy, but I love days like this. So I'll just walk more when it's cool, because my car says it's 97 degrees outside. I'm sure it's a little cooler than that actually says. 94. Welcome to Texas in the month of June. It's gonna get a lot hotter. Picked up a pretty girl at the gym. She's my chauffeur now. Guys, meet my chauffeur.
Hi.
She's you know, Brittany from the gym. And she's this chick's gonna take me home. I can't drive after the gym.
Don't tell your wife.
Back home, and Sam hardly cares to say hey to me. He's too concerned that mom's not in the house yet. So I had massive packages to carry up the stairs. We live on the top floor, well, third floor of our apartment, and there's no elevators apparently around this area if an apartment isn't more than 3 stories high. So we did not know that. Those that we've told the story just laugh at us, but funny story, we did not know we didn't have an elevator until we arrived in Texas back in November with all our junk and had to move in, not expecting to be moving in 3 flights of stairs. And now he wants food, waiting impatiently. Sammy, Sammy, whoa. So when we get home, he does this thing where he waits on his place for food over there until I yell his name. Sammy, Sammy. Then he runs in to see Brittany. Then he runs back, almost slips on the floor. Well, does slip. What are you doing, dude? Come here, Gil. Come here. Let's not do this. Say hey to everybody. Show them your nipples. All right, we got a couple boxes because prep is all about shipments and boxes and Christmas every day because that's the one thing to look forward to, right? We all have a problem with spending money in prep. Let's see what this is. Brittany ordered this. So, we got a cupping set for our broken bodies. Brandon and Corey are very amazing friends. You guys have seen Brandon. Corey is his fiance. They let us borrow their cupping set, and I was cupping around places that needed help. And then Britt bought a TINS unit because they let us borrow that too. They also let us borrow their compression sleeves, which I'm probably going to use tonight because it's freaking amazing and it's the best way I can just chill out while I'm doing more work because I'll be working all night. And then this is the big one. Giant box of Flavor Gang, and we got the fabulously fruity flavor. I am about to eat this right now. Thank you so much to Flavor Gang, to Ross. This was a Chicago Pro Care package. This means the world to us because we ripped through this stuff. We absolutely love it. Looks like the brownie batter exploded. So it's fine, we'll clean this up. But I've been so looking forward to this brownie batter.
Oh my gosh.
He hooked us up. Cream pie, 2 cream pies, got a couple brownie batters.
Whoa. And
some freaking sauce. Look at this, guys. You can hear my excitement because this is what I actually get. Brittany just bought a bunch of Pop-Tarts and toaster strudels. And that's literally, I mentioned it Saturday to our friends how bad I was craving Pop-Tarts and toaster strudels. It's all I want post-prep. And she literally just came home with like everything I crave. But it's okay because I get orange dragon sauce. That has been my new favorite sauce lately. The UPS guy must have chucked this package because I literally have brownie batter all over my hands. It's all inside this box, guys. Oh man, takeout sauce. I haven't had takeout sauce in a while. This one's great. I love to do
I'm actually gonna steal that right now.
Yeah, go for it. I love to do the SMV flavored on sauce and then mix that in or put that on top after I sear it with the SMV. There's more fabulously fruity that I'm about to try. And then I told them how much we absolutely are obsessed with crackberry pancakes. They sent us 4 of these. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I'm getting like way too overly excited about this right now. And they sent a sweet and nutty Thai peanut sauce. Sweet Poppy will always be my favorite. So shout out to Flavor Gang. You guys are awesome. I couldn't ask for better sauces, better cream of rice. You guys gotta get your hands on some of this stuff. If you've never tried it, especially if you've never tried it in prep, because it's like a prep secret. You feel like you're cheating on your diet and you're not. It's incredible. Pancakes are awesome. I'm about to try the fabulously fruity flavor. I'll let you guys know how I like it. I'm gonna clean all this brownie batter off of my hands and the products here and then put everything up and get my post-workout meal. All right, tell me how you get this kind of consistency with anything else. It's beautiful. This stuff smells so good. I'm about to be in heaven, guys. I'm finally gonna eat. So, look at the finished product here. Fabulously fruity, it's a mouthful. We got strawberries, bananas, cashew butter, and then what'll match well with that, I thought, was Juice Loop's Commissary Whey. Blended this up with some ice because I'm in prep and I'm bougie, and I forgot my Ninja Creamy so I could cry. But this is dessert, so who needs a creamy when you've got this? So I'm about to do a taste test for you guys for the new Flavor Gang Fabulously Fruity flavor. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Ross, you killed it, dude. This is incredible. It's dessert and prep. I'm not gonna let you guys sit here and listen to the suggestive noises I make while I eat this. So I am going to tell you the macros, which is the exact same as my pre-workout. 48 grams of protein, 85 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat. We got 80 grams of bowl gains, 40 grams of protein from whey, and I mixed strawberries and banana for my 15 grams of carbs from fruit. Then we got 15 grams of cashew butter. I'm gonna really enjoy this, and then we got 2 meals left. And then I get another high day tomorrow because I'm getting peeled. All of a sudden, I think the stress is coming off. I'm enjoying this. I love bodybuilding. I'm loving where life is at. I'm busy as hell, but you know what? I've always been a workaholic, so I'll take it as it comes. And I think really letting the stress drop off is what's making all the difference right now. So thank you guys for watching this and supporting, because that helps me feel better about what I do and makes it all feel worth it. So thank you guys for helping with my stress by supporting. I think this prep is only up from here. So let's get peeled while we eat dessert. Time for meal 5. I just had to chop up some red onion, so I basically cried my eyes out, literally. It's usually not that bad, but it was like gushing tears. So I had to dry my eyes before this video. It's those prep tears. So, meal 5. We got 150 grams of chicken. We got 210 grams of jasmine rice. About 100 grams of asparagus, and then 33 grams of avocado. And I sauteed it in the flavored on sauce by Flavor Gang with some red onions, chopped red onions, topped it with takeout sauce. I haven't had this since like deep in the off season. I just, it was one of my favorites, and then they came out with new sauces and I just was trying new stuff and I forgot about it, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm instantly hooked again. It's so good. So we're gonna do this meal. It's 52 grams of protein, 64 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fat. I am mentally, physically exhausted, but it's a high day, so I feel better than normal, but I'm very sleepy with the extra carbs. So excited to just get this work knocked out. Been working since I got back home and got some more steps to get. Been a behind kind of day, but we got boxes to check. Chicago Pro is right around the corner. Food's on the pan. I'm all showered up. Last meal of the day. And this is one of the best sounds of the day. Last meal is done. About to go to bed. I'm tired. took my sleep subs, and I am ready to pass out. So I'm super excited about the burger bowl because I haven't been able to have it lately. On my regular low days, we're doing sirloin, so I just haven't been cooking beef for my high days. I'm allowed 90 to 93% lean beef on my high days, but on my low days, I'm only allowed sirloin or 96.4 beef. So we had some 93.7 in the freezer. Brittany thawed some, made some for both of us. She's the best. So I got to have my burger bowl, which I've been craving, and we've got chopped up pickles in there, as you can see, and I topped it with G. Hughes sugar-free and my favorite sauce ever, sweet poppy sauce. So we've got 165 grams of 93.7 beef, 100 grams of zucchini, 210 grams of jasmine rice, and that comes out to 47 grams of protein, 63 grams of carbs, 13 grams of fat. Daily total, just under 3,900 calories today, 310 protein, 490 carb, 73 fat. And what's great about days like today in prep is I don't have to go to a low day tomorrow. I get another high day, and it's arm day. So the pump's gonna be insane. I'm gonna feel good. No cardio again tomorrow. I feel completely revived. My energy is amazing. Even though I'm sleepy, I don't feel like total garbage. You guys know, if you get really, really lean, stage lean, on the road there, and once you are there, you are depleted and you feel like garbage. So luckily I got revived a little bit before we dig out the last little bit. The next 3 weeks are gonna be some crazy changes, so y'all make sure you follow along. I've got a guest posing at the Branch One Classic in 3 weeks. It's gonna be a cool little sneak preview of my Chicago Pro physique 3 weeks out. I'm going to be guest posing with Beef Stew and James Hollingshead. And once we do our single guest posings, we will be doing a comparison round together, then guest pose, meet the crowd, whatever. So it'd be cool to get compared to those guys. Love Stu. I've been a fan of James for a long time, so to get to pose with him, guest pose with him, it's gonna be awesome. The whole Gasp crew is involved. So if you're gonna be around Houston, June 29th, make sure you come out. Y'all that are competing, register, buy tickets online. That's what's up pretty soon. So I will see you guys before then though. Gonna keep you updated on this prep. I'm really enjoying doing these vlogs. Thank you guys for supporting the vlogs. I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna eat and go to bed. Peace out.